Hello again. So here's what we got. You've got basically the same workout done twice, but the variation you choose should get harder, right? If you can. Like, I know we're kind of limited at home. Most people can, at least make something a little bit more challenging. So here's what we got. Both of them start with a 400-meter run buy-in. So you start on the 0, right? So 3, 2, 1, go. First workout, 400-meter run buy-in. It's 9 minutes long. And then there's an AMRAP of 30 sit-ups, 20 dumbbell hang clean and jerks, and then 10 chin-ups, okay? Then on the 15, meaning from that 9-minute AMRAP, you're going to rest, wait for it, 6 minutes. You're going to do another 400-meter run buy-in, and then an AMRAP. This one's 9 minutes as well, by the way, whole thing. An AMRAP of 30 weighted sit-ups, 20 hang power snatch hang power snatch. We'll talk about that in a second. And then 10 pull-ups rather than chin-ups. All right. So here's what we got. Let's break it down. So both of them are 9 minutes long. That includes the run time. So 9-minute clock starts when you start your run. So whatever time you have left from that run, you want to do. Now, 400 meters, something you can cover in 2 minutes or less, right? Whether you're running, biking, farmer's carry, or step-ups, right? 2 minutes or less is where you want to be. Sit-ups or sit-ups. You can lock your feet if you need to, right? And you can even lock your feet if you can't do a weighted sit-up in the next part, and then you can do an unlocked foot for the second part, all right? That's an option. Clean and jerk. You're gonna use dumbbells or barbells for this. If you have a kettlebell only, do 20 sumo deadlifts high pull and 20 push-ups. Chin-ups, if you're doing strict, it's 5. Kipping would be the 10 per round. Ring rows or TRX rows are great. Bent rows the same, okay? Now, on to the second workout. Same 400-meter run, that's great. Weighted sit-ups, your plate, your dumbbell, your kettlebell if it's light enough, right? If you need to use kettlebell and lock your feet, you can. You can hold a water jug, hold a water bottle like we did for the overhead squat. And you can hold it over here if it's a little bit too light. If you can't do weighted sit-ups at all, you can always, like I said before, lock your feet under something for the first one, the couch, whatever, and then do them unlocked for the second to make the difficulty a little bit more. Hang power snatch, barbell or dumbbell? Barbell or dumbbell? The dumbbell is a double dumbbell snatch, right? So it's like the end of a devil's press. So that's fantastic. If you got a kettlebell, it's just the American kettlebell swing. If you can do an American kettlebell swing, Russian otherwise, right? And then the last one's pull-ups. So it's not really, you could do the, for the first bent row, if you've got a barbell, you can flip your grip like a chin-up and do it like this for the second. You can also do the same thing with dumbbells. Kettlebell, you can kind of try to do that, but you're kind of roped in a little bit more. Otherwise, you're just doing bent rows. The subs for the pull-ups are the same as the chin-ups, right? So it's 5 strict, TRX or ring rows, and then the bent rows like we talked about, switching up the grip, right? So remember, each one is 9 minutes long, but that includes the run time or whatever you're doing for the run time, and use whatever time you have left, and you have a 6-minute rest in between. Each one's scored individually, right? But it's kind of the same workout, just with harder variations. Do something to change it up for sure. Even if you're like, I don't have anything harder, find a way. I think I've given you enough options. Make one different than the other. Make one a little bit more difficult. If you sit-ups you struggle with, terrible at those, maybe you do only 10 sit-ups on the first one and 20 or 30 on the second one to make it a little bit harder, right? The unlocking the feet seems like the easiest way to go. All right, well, there it is. Good luck.